I don't see how people could drive with their hand on top of the wheel. It's so uncomfortable. And I don't have like full control over the wheel. You could tell the person who owned this car before me used to drive like that because that whole part of the steering wheel is like worn out. I just like my hand right there. It's so much more comfortable. What's up, fellas? I got my oil leak fixed. It turns out that it was leaking at the turbo oil feed line. I had a place called Flat 4 Specialties actually fix it for me. It turns out that the bung that goes into the head for the oil to feed, just if you're curious, look it up on Google, the anatomy of that whole section. But apparently the bung was actually nicked. Like you could fit your fingernail in it. So I don't know how that happened. So they actually had to grind down that bung without removing my engine because it's such a tight engine area to work in. But I'm glad they could fix it because the only other option would be a new head, maybe, because that bung is part of your head, so that would be expensive. But they were able to fix it for me, and I'm no longer leaking any oil. As you can see, there's not much snow left laying around. It's like 45 degrees outside, which depending on where you're from, that might sound like it's pretty cold, but this is like so nice outside, like this weather. This is just such a nice change from the negative degree weather we've been having. And with that being said, mods are on the way now that it's nicer outside. So I've decided, and I'm still flirting with the idea, but I think I'm going to go with white for my car's new color. I was pretty dead set on keeping it World Rally Blue. But I don't know, there's something about a white WRX I just love so much. I mean, white with black wheels and black lips and whatnot, it's just so clean looking. And eventually I want to get the Blue STi seats. And I'm actually, and I know it's kind of mixed as to whether it's a good idea or not, but I'm thinking of doing a wrap instead of a paint job. One, it's going to be cheaper overall, and two, if I ever decide I don't want white, I could peel off the wrap and I'll still have my World Rally Blue. Yeah, I've decided. So I already bought a roll, and I'm going to wrap my fender flares since they're already off the car. I figured, if I'm going to test out to see if I like white, I may as well do it to a part that's small and off the car. So that's what I'm going to do. That was a dead fox on the side of the road. Anyways, the wrap should be here like this weekend. So I'm pretty excited to get that started. These roads are so beat up from this winter, it's not even funny. So yeah, I'm deciding to go with white. It's going to be a wrap. It's going to be gloss. It's not going to be satin. We'll see how it goes. My right headlight needs to be cleared up. The plastic is just getting shitty. Oh, there's a Subaru. That was a clean WRX. It's quiet. Probably all stock. Although it looked like it was sitting a little lower, so maybe just maybe they coiled it. Or bagged it, I don't know what people do these days, you kids and your mods. I'm not going to be doing like the door jambs or the engine bay or anything like that in terms of color. I'm going to keep that blue. Because like I said, it's just going to be a wrap. And white goes with any color, so I'm not too worried about it. But I'm curious how it's going to turn out. I am curious. I know, like I said, it's mixed as to whether people think it's a good idea or not. And it definitely does have its downsides, that's for sure. But we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure it's going to look good, but I'm more curious as to how long it's going to last. That's what my main concern is. I still have to get my tires mounted to those wheels I showed you guys a while ago. That shouldn't be too expensive. And then I'm going to wrap my car. And once that's wrapped, I'm going to have to do I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do all this. Because I have unpainted fender flares, so I can't just like throw the fender flares on the car. I have to get them colored, either, you know, with the white wrap or the blue paint. But I really should test fit everything before I go crazy, because, you know, if the fitment's off, which it shouldn't be, but if the fitment of the tires and the wheels and the flares, if that's off, I'm going to have to rethink my strategy. I know that the rear tire and fender flare fitment's going to be very tight because I have pretty fat tires and the flares aren't too wide. They're very tight. If it fits, it's gonna look sick. But if it doesn't, that's gonna suck. I'm gonna have to go, I think, one size smaller with my tires. But I'm gonna test fit everything. If it fits, I'm going to wrap it all white, and then I'll sell these tires and wheels I have right now. And yeah, that's like the biggest mod I want to do. When that's done, I do have some more, I guess you could call it engine mods. I mean, I have like headers I'd like to get. I'm sorry, I had to. I want to get an exhaust cutout. If you don't know what that is, basically, it's this thing you put on your exhaust, all right? That you have a controller in your vehicle. You press the button and it opens up a flap in your exhaust, and this little pipe comes out from the side, so it completely avoids your muffler and shit. And then you press it again and it'll close the flap, so your car will be quiet again. Exhaust cutout, E cutout, I don't know, I'm sure they have different names. I mean, I like the tone of my car, I just think it should be just a little louder. But that's all preference, really. Ooh, man, that external wastegate, that smells. That is a smelly mod. I love these roads. Like, I don't drive on these roads like a madman. I just like the twisties. I don't know. This car handles good. I'm really curious how this car's gonna handle with that freaking wide fitment. I mean, I think personally it's gonna handle worse. First of all, I have steel wheels coming on, so I've been told that those wheels flex a little bit. And with those wide tires, I think that like if I hit some water, I think I'll hydroplane a lot more. So, I mean, I don't track my car, so I really don't care. I'm just so happy it's getting warmer out. I was getting cabin fever. Oh yeah, and my hood scoop. That's going. I'm getting rid of the hood scoop. I'm getting the KS Tech Hood Scoop Delete. It's basically just a graded vent that goes over. It looks similar to the Evo. I've talked about it before. It's the expensive mod though. The pricks want $200 for that. Just a piece of vent. I'm sure you can make your own. But they're just really nice looking, so I'll drop the $200 and get it. So, new hood scoop or vent, flares, tire and wheel setup with spacers. I'm gonna have to readjust my my whole stance setup, and I'm gonna have to wrap my car. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do this all like in one big swoop, because I can't just like throw on the flares and the hood scoop without painting them, and I can't start wrapping shit without having all the parts ready to be installed. So I'm pretty excited. I gotta find free time, and I gotta make sure that I don't have to go anywhere with my car. But I will be recording all the installs and all that stuff. So all the struggles and shit I go through with this, I'll be sure all of you guys see it. And I gotta get my rearview mirror back on too. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, was the mods that are coming up. Now that it's getting warmer out, I'm super excited for it. Alright guys, talk to you later. Any questions or comments, feel free to comment. Follow me on Instagram. I have a build thread on Nasioke and Club WRX. Full build of my car from when I first got it to now. It's pretty interesting. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.